Ah yes, the great late Katamari. We love Katamari. Plus Royal Reverie from Bandai Namco and Monkey Craft. Well, hello everybody, welcome back to another episode. Today we're gonna collect more roses. That's right, road to 1,000,000 roses. Sure Cell, looks like we're back in this case. Oh yeah, I don't know how many roses we're gonna collect today, but you know the deal if you watched the last episode. We'll continue collecting roses. And I have a few topics I want to talk about. Hey! Ain't that sweet? Ain't that bittersweet? Ain't that great? It's been I think a month since we stopped on our journey to collect all the roses. And I had some exams. They went awesome. They no, they didn't went awesome. They just awesome exams. Okay, wasn't a problem. Wasn't a problem. But I took them seriously. So less videos, of course. But now we can push through some epic, jepic content. Okay, so why do I want to talk with you? So the election happened, right? The US election. If you don't live under a rock, you probably have heard of that. And the racist, sexist, bigoted Kamala Harris lost, and the epic John Trump, he won. And I don't actually care about the outcome that much. I really do not. But what I do care about is how right I was, or how misguided I was with the presidential election prediction. I did a prediction, as you might remember. I did a prediction at the start of the year. It was I recorded it in early February, and it came out at the beginning of March. And I predicted that Trump would win. I did it. I predicted it. Look it up. And he didn't pull out such an he did actually pull out an astonishing victory. Not on the scale that I predicted, but very close to it. At the end of the day, I got 2 rather small states wrong, and the rest was on point. So I would gladly appreciate if you could give me some well-deserved condolences for my accurate prediction. I was better than the Let's Talk election fuck. Yeah, I called him a fuck. What are you gonna do about it? He was misguided. Like, talk about being wrong. At least he stands up to it. At least he has like some sort of spine, right? But well, with the topic of the election, I think I want to make a separate video about that, because the election was something that I followed with great interest, and it appears like there have been quite a few guys and girls who also did their predictions. And can we just talk about what a shitstorm or like what fever dream-esque scale the election from 2024 took? Like, what kind of shit was that? What the fuck happened there? Yeah. So my prediction from this year was pretty good. Wasn't that far off. I predicted Trump would win at the beginning of the year. I said he was going to take all the swing states. He did take all the swing states. The only state he didn't took that I said he took was Maine at large and New Hampshire, which isn't that far off. New Hampshire almost flipped. Maine was a bit of a stretch, but like, come on, man. They have that ranked voice, ranked choice voting shit. Like, how the hell are you supposed to make a prediction when they have such a weird and scuffy system that not even the people that vote get? Actually, it's quite kind of easy. I get the point of it, but like, it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right. It's a anti-extreme measurement, and that's not democratic at all. You give certain people more votes than others. That is simply the truth. That is the problem with ranked choice voting. Some people get more votes than others. Okay. Yeah, and next up, I want to talk about the other prediction I made. That's not the first prediction I made. That was the second one on my channel, as one of my friends told me. I had a prediction in the... I did like a video 2 years ago where I listed all the results from the presidential election results in all of the entire history of the United States. And turns out that while I made that video, I also did a prediction for the next election, which was the one that just happened. And turns out that I was more off, but I still predicted the correct winner. I think the only states that were off were 2 again, but the total was the total electoral count thereby was further off, and that was that I said that Trump will not win Pennsylvania, but he will win the rest of the swing states and Nevada. Also New Hampshire again. I said Trump would win New Hampshire. He didn't. But it was close, right? It was close. It's just 3 percentage points. 3 small percentage points. Like, that's barely anything, right? Barely anything. Okay, so yeah, that was everything that I wanted to say about the elections so far. It was is that my predictions, they weren't that far off. They really weren't. Take a look at it. You take a look what happened, and you will be surprised. Yeah, I think in the next episode, when we continue to collect more of the roses, I'll start to talk a bit more about all of these weird things. The weird things that happened in the 2024 election. The Trump years. So yeah, that's kind of crazy. That's kind of a weird happening that's been happening. So how have you been? How have you been? Tell me what happened. What like happened during the last month in your life, right? Tell me some interesting stories. Feel free to do that in the comments below. What else has there been? What else happened? I didn't record any videos because I had to do all these exams and all that stuff for uni. It's a complicated thing. It's a very time-consuming thing, in fact. And I'm also very lazy. That's also another thing. I'm very lazy. Excuse me. Oh my god. Oh my god. Now he's yawning in the middle of a video. How unprofessional. No, I've been very busy. In fact, I played a lot of The Binding of Isaac. So yeah, I was gaming. I was learning mathematics. Mathematics is a complicated thing. It's not a simple thing. It's a mind thing. You just have to bend your mind for it to make sense sometimes. And it does make sense. It does make sense. I might go into insurance mathematics. I will learn a bit more about insuring myself and my life and those I love. And I continue to scam people and rob people of their money. Ha 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 ha. Nah, I don't know. I think I made a great insurance guy. But you kind of have to be detached of any social remorse and like, you have to spend so much time of your life calculating the probability of people dying. Seems kind of like an odd job to do. But I think you can get rich by doing that, so Don't know. We're doing quite well, by the way, with the roses. This map here is far better than the ice ring. The ice ring is a bad map to get the roses. Takes way too long. Does take way too long to get the roses on the ice ring map. They respawn the bouquets, the collections of roses. They spawn way more frequently on this map, it appears like. So maybe I should always try to reset or restart the map and start recording as soon as I land on this map. That sounds like a plan, at least. Music is heroic as always. But what else is there? I'm not just gonna like open this video when I only have to talk about some less important things, like for example a US presidential election. Like, come on, there are more important things out there. For example, my beautiful face down there at the bottom right corner. That's a cool face, right? I made that with not with paint. I'm not using paint. I made that with Autodesk Sketchbook. I remember when it first came out. Cool software to draw. It's a cool drawing software. And it came out on the Android, for the Android, in the Android App Store. And I tried it for free. I was probably one of the first people to use it, like the first million people. And I think Microsoft saw that software and thought to itself, whoa, what an amazing software. Let me buy it. And then they did. And then they published it. And now they control it and own it and license it. And probably soon they'll make a subscription service out of it. Well, anyways, I own it. And yeah, you can't steal it from me. It's my service. I have it. Okay, but why do I mention Autodesk? Well, because this is not the first. If I want, I'm gonna call it skin, right? A skin that I made for myself, or avatar. No. If you remember, I did a first one, and that one looked like this. Yeah. You're kind of shocked, right? You're kind of shocked seeing the old self here. The old self, the guy that played through the Half-Life 2 game. The Half-Life 2. Don't worry, there will be another Half-Life 2 playthrough too. But I'll talk about that. I'll talk about that a bit later, because we have to address there something that's kind of weird, kind of controversial. Another big change. But we'll get to that when we get to it. First up, yeah, I made this avatar, and the previous, or actually the next one, I made those with like a drawing, nice drawing software. So why do I talk about that? Why do I talk about that? Hey, 30,000 roses. Let's go. Why do I talk about how I made these avatars? Well, because let me switch to the current one. This one. One of my friends told me, yeah, you know what? Yeah, okay, nice thing, but you look like you're balding, and the nose is abhorrent. I don't like the nose at all. And I thought, you know what? That was kind of the point. But I get your criticism, and I appreciate the criticism, of course. So maybe we should make a new avatar. And I sat down again. It was late at night. It was like 10 p.m. The time of the day where your creative part of the brain gets fueled the most. And I thought, you know what? He's kind of right. Maybe I should make a new avatar where I look a bit more like an actual person that was animated with its own art style, right? And I thought, okay, I could do this. So I picked out some anime sketch book artistry tips. Artistry? Is artistry a word? Seems like it. Sounds like it is not a word, but I don't care. And yeah, I tried my best, and then I became anime. That's right. I became anime, and I don't know what to think about it. I look a bit feminine. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that, but it's here to stay. People, it's here to stay. You can vote. Maybe I could make like a community tab election sort of thing. A small opinion poll where you can tell me which avatar you like the most. I'll keep on improving. I think that's the one good thing about this weird avatar chapter on this channel, that I'll always get to improve my artistic skills by making myself these wonderful, wonderful looking avatars, and I'll switch through them in a rather quick pace. Pace. Yeah, rather pace. Rather pace or rather fort. Okay, let me get these flowers, please. Please, let me get these flowers. Nah, there you go. Okay. So yeah, new avatar. That was the one thing I wanted to basically make this video for. There was also this the US election and my predictions. That was the important part. We'll talk about the US election and everything that happened separately. I maybe want to make like a few notes before I start with that video, because there's a lot to talk about there and I don't want to forget anything. Right? That's another important aspect. I don't want to forget stuff. These ramble videos are just ramble videos, but at least they ought to have some sort of structure to them, shouldn't they? Yeah. And last time I announced a bunch of videos I want to make, and this time I'm gonna get to them. Right after this recording, I will sit down and record some game. I'm not gonna spoil which one, but I have one game in mind that I kind of want to play right now, and this might be the first weekend or the first sit down where I actually get to play and record and whatnot. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to actually getting that done. And now let's talk about Half-Life 2, right? If you've been looking at the content on this channel, you might have noticed that I played through Half-Life 2 a few times here and there. Oh my god. That's because... oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god. That's because I like that game and I like having traditions, right? Some sort of standards on the channel. Some things that regularly have to be done, right? And playing through Half-Life 2 during somewhere in the middle of March has kind of become a tradition on this channel. And I like that. But I didn't expect Half-Life 2 to get an update anytime soon. To make it more clear or more precise, I didn't expect Half-Life 2 to get any updates anymore. But it did. Recently, Half-Life 2 turned 20 years old, and for the 20th anniversary of the game, Valve announced, or not even announced, they just released a big update for Half-Life 2. Where they, among many other things, put workshop support for the game just out there. There you go, just get workshop content for Half-Life 2. That's kind of cool, right? And because of Gary's mod, obviously there's a lot of content that you can also now enjoy in the Half-Life 2 campaign. They also just added the first and second episode of Half-Life 2 which were like additional games, they just put them into the game just like that for free. They also, when the game turned 20, it was free just for that day and a few of the following days. So yeah, I hope you used that if you were aware of that. That was a great offer. I already owned the game and the episode, so I had no gain from that. The one thing that I want to mention is they also added the achievements of the episodes onto the achievement of the main game. So now they effectively stole my completionist mark, right? You always get like this badge when you 100% a game or get all the achievements of a game on Steam. And yeah, I don't have that anymore for Half-Life 2. They took that, and now I have to invest some of my valuable time playing episode 1 and 2 again from Half-Life 2. Great content, by the way. But yeah, probably whenever I get down to record the next iteration of the Half-Life 2 playthrough, I will not also play episode 1 and 2. Just because it takes too long. My last playthrough was like 5.5 hours, right about that, and that's already a lot of time. 5.5 hours. You have to record that. You have to edit out some parts. Barely any, but you have to add out some. And then you also have to render that and upload that. That's a lot of time too. Or at least a night. A solid night that your PC just has to render a shitty audio video file. Yeah. And imagine if I were to add episode 1 and 2 to that as like one recording. I could do it separately, but that kind of doesn't sit right with me. It doesn't really fulfill the whole purpose, the whole idea of the video, which is supposed to be one playthrough of a game, and I just comment the shit out of it. Especially this upcoming iteration was supposed to be a special one where I would try to speedrun the game, or at least use some cool tricks that I learned while playing the game. And there are some cool tricks, but I'm gonna show those when the video comes out, right? You'll see them in the video. So yeah, that was all I wanted to say about that. There's some new content, but I'm not gonna show it for now. I do know that the episodes are pretty good. I did play those too, by the way, and the episodes didn't get any further content. I mean, they didn't. I mean, they're not. They haven't been out for 20 years so far, so that makes sense why they wouldn't get any special treatment. But we just wanted to put that out there. Okay, now we have almost 34,000 roses. That's good. That's good. That's good. I think we'll get to. Excuse me. I think we'll get to around 40, and then I'd call it quits for today. This map is definitely preferable over the ice skating map. Definitely. Okay, so is there anything else I want to say? I did upload one video in between this one and the last one, and that was a at the same time video of all the Hitman missions, which for some reason has more views than everything else I did over the last half year. That's kind of cool. And it was by far the video that had the least amount of effort put into it. And no commentary. So yeah, that's also very kind of you. Very kind of you gamers. That's very kind of you gamers. Why? I honestly, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. You don't have that much time. You want to watch silly, short content with a video with the joke or the idea of the video being in the title and on the thumbnail. You see the video, you know what it's about. You click on it. You're not disappointed. You get exactly what you wanted. Then you click off the video, and then you like, subscribe, ring the bell, and all that good stuff. And then you leave a positive comment, and I'll give you a heart. How about that? Leave a comment, I'll give you a heart. There's all but 2 comments on my channel that have not gotten hearted. So if you want a cool heart, just all you gotta do is just engage. Engage. Tell me something. Hell, fucking insult me or whatnot. Do whatever you want. I'm gonna give you a heart. There's only 2 comments on this whole channel under my videos that I have not hearted, and those are like open questions I have yet to answer or couldn't answer, and so I haven't hearted them, so I could go back to them eventually, come back to them eventually. For example, one of those questions was about whether I would which one of the songs in my scary video game Iceberg soundtrack. No, scary video game soundtrack Iceberg. That's the correct order of things. Which of them is the scariest or my favorite? I forgot what the question exactly was, but I haven't hearted that comment yet because I haven't answered the question. So I'll get to it. I think I'll answer it at the beginning of my remake of that video, which will eventually come out. That could have been a cool Halloween video, now that I think about it. But I'm not really the guy to make like festive festive date. Oh, that's also not correct. Special day occasional videos. For example, Halloween or Thanksgiving. Why would I make videos like that? Or the worst case, April Fool's Day videos. Don't you also agree that YouTubers who do April Fool's videos are basically the worst bred of species on this planet? I get it, trolling is funny, haha, but it's not really funny if you only do it on the day that is supposed to be the day for you to do it. It would be a lot more funny if you do it on any other day. It's not funny to be a dick on one day and not on the other days. Be a dick, just be a dick, it's funny. Funny AF, which means as fuck, and not as fuck. With 1 S, but with 2. Give me the roses. I want the roses. I hope I haven't been recording already for an hour again. Last time, okay, that's another thing. Last time when I recorded this, whatever this is, I spent an hour, almost an hour, talking and rambling about all the shit that came to my mind. And I thought that, well, I didn't know it was an hour. I thought it was like half an hour. Maybe at most 40 minutes. No, it was almost an hour. If I'm gonna stop this recording, or pause this recording, or whatever, we're gonna get to 40,000 roses. So that's my goal for today. We're gonna get to 40,000 roses. If we've reached 40,000 roses, and I'll quit this recording, and I'll look at the length, and I see that it's over an hour long, I'm gonna be in shock. Because it sure as hell hasn't felt like it. But now I've actually run out of topics that we could talk about. I was gonna mention. Yeah, I did mention everything that I wanted to say. Maybe I'm just gonna, I don't know, show you a funny meme while we're at it. So take a look at this funny meme. Take a look at it. Please, I hope that I haven't forgotten to add a meme there. Post edit. No, in edit. Why would I add something post edit? That makes no sense. You can edit post edit on YouTube. YouTube gives you the feature to cut out stuff. So if I forget to add a meme there, I guess I'm just gonna cut out that moment. I probably won't do that either, so yeah. I'm just digging my own grave at this point. Get those roses. Yeah, this game will be a new constant in my life, and I'm not complaining about it whatsoever. Gotta get them roses. Okay. I hope that I can finish my life. Yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say. No, what I meant to say was I hope that I can finish this whole idea here, this collecting the roses, without midway on the journey getting spoiled about what actually ends up happening once I reach the 1 million roses. That would be great. That would be really great if I could. I can actually earn this trophy and not get spoiled midway on what actually happens. I hope sincerely that nothing happens, and that it was the goal of this journey all along to just reflect on what you're doing, to share your most valuable moments and some of your time with those you love. Right? The rose is like the flower that you use when that's supposed to show that you love another person, and that truly, in its elegance and powerful shape, showcases the binding, the how would I put it? The strong bond between two humans. A bond solely built on having trust in each other. Love. That is what the rose stands for, as a symbol. And the rose, that's why when we collect 1 million roses here, and while we do it, we are supposed to show the love. In this case, we means I, and I'm just a bit crazy, so we. And in this case, I am supposed to show you all the love that I feel for all of you as I collect these roses. I collect these roses for each one of you. And the rose that told me to do it, so... yeah. How about we queue to another meme? How about we queue to another funny meme? How about I stop making a fool of myself and giving me more hard work to do in the future? Stop it. Don't do this. But you didn't have to cut me off. Make it like never happened and that we were nothing. And I don't even need your love. But you're risking a copyright strike, so stop doing that. Oh fuck, wait, I gotta sit up right now. Oh fuck, I was sitting on my leg for way too long there. Oh, I feel the blood. I feel the blood flowing through my body. Ooh, through my leg. Okay. Okay, we're getting to 38,000 roses. 38. Getting closer to the end of this rambling session that I've started here. This is a cool pig and a cool chicken. It is kind of cool that yeah, there's a cool feature. You know, last time on this when I recorded the first episode, I spent a bit of time talking about some important figures, for example Joe Rogan, and YouTube picked that up, and YouTube has a cool new feature that showcases. Oh, excuse me, yawning again. And YouTube has this cool feature that picks up the names of people discussed in a celebrities and other important people. They pick up the names mentioned and they list them in a list at below the video in the video description, which I find as that's a fascinating and cool feature, in my opinion. That's another cool feature. YouTube is really tiptoeing currently with adding cool features. For example, this celebrity or whatever list, and the most replayed thing. You know, when you can hover over the video progression bar, and YouTube shows you like where the peaks were, like what most people saw when they watched the video, or what parts they replayed. And I think that's also a very cool feature. It was copied from Pornhub though. I don't know why they would copy that. And usually people who use that feature on YouTube kind of are in that same demographic. Thoughtfully speaking. Thoughtfully? Yeah. They are not in the same demographic, but they're in the same mindset usually. From what I have seen so far. Not like I would be in a different mindset most of the time. My life is basically one mindset, and that's the grind set. That's the Sigma grind set that I have. Only a real Sigma could gather a million roses, not to give them to others, or the poor, or the needy, or the wealthy, but just for myself. And I'm neither and all. But at the end of the day, I am not God, for I don't need one. I am many, yet one. Collecting roses is all I've ever done. We're at the last 1,000 now. Has it already been an hour? Nah, not really. Not yet. Yeah, maybe we can switch up the face for the last few minutes. Yeah, let's go back to the OG. No, actually, let's go back to the guy. Let's give him his last few minutes screen time, and afterwards I'm gonna seal the previous two inside a dark, empty, black chamber that is called my memory and my hard drive. I'm not gonna delete them, obviously not. I made them. I'm not gonna delete them. But I am going to not use them again for a long while. I'm gonna stick to the anime guy for now. I like him too. I like them all. You know what we haven't done so far? We haven't taken a selfie. We should do that. Let me get to next to the dog. No. We're not gonna stop now. I want to take a selfie. Oh, wait. Oh. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Right. Okay, wait. I got it. I've got to take this picture. I've yet to take this picture. Allons-y. Hey. No, 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 no. Let's take a selfie and let's no. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Now let's zoom in a bit. And okay. Wait. Why? You're getting nervous, man. Whoa! He crashed against my Katamari. I don't know if one of these pictures, if I can use these pictures. Maybe I'll make it. No, I don't want to stop. I want to make one more. What? Oh. Oh, perfect. Yes, now I can actually take a picture. Okay. I like this picture actually. There you go. Okay, that should be enough for now. Now all we gotta do is collect these last few roses and we're done for today. Which means you are done for today and we are not done. Wait, I'm not done for today. I'm gonna head to the next recording as soon as I'm done with this. Feels good to be productive. Feels good to be a reproductive right activist. It's a woman's right. It's a rights issue. Not a... It's a morally rights issue. That's it. We need to have bodily autonomy. I should shut up. I'm just eliminating viewers. The top 99% of women don't have their own bodies. Okay, now let's be careful about what we are doing here. Let's get these 40,000 roses. There you go. What, you wanna quit? Yes. Take me to church! Take me to church!